I know it's not a sin, but kids need to learn the truth also. And you see what I told him? So that means you need to teach your own kids then, which I'll translate it. Teach your own damn youngest then, right? And this is my thing. If your son, if it's a son you're talking about, he's 11 years old. At 12, he's really gonna become a man under our ancient way. He becomes a man around about that time. What are you trying to shield him from? You said you know that cursing is not a sin. Harsh language is not a sin. So what are you trying to shield him from? Are you trying to bring
Let me look at it. This should.
son? I got a grandson, right? Which goes, from occasionally he'll go to class. Who's, you know, Jake looking like a fly comment board, you know, like a little lackey, like like you scolded me for the way I talk. And by the way, we don't just sit there and use an overabundance of harsh language. We like every other word is MF coming out of our mouths. That's just stupid, man. And even when I watched, even with this video, I got a little bit irritated by this Jake looking like a fly, calling himself an Israelite, trying to go on Geno Jennings, doing too much. Yeah, I got a little irritated, and I don't remember what I even said about the guy. I might have called him, and I said a lot of you y'all Israelites, you little bitch ass. What's wrong with that? Like,
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, when you give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles. I know this Great Millstone. And I just want to go into this real quick. And it's going to be like a two-part video. I'm watching the video as I'm just grabbing some breakfast. I'm gonna walk along the trail for a little bit, and then stop and make just a little walk. It's a part, just like a part one, I guess, because I want to get some scriptures or a scripture before I make the video. And I'm listening to the elder Manat Zagvok video, and I'm listening to the video, and I'm seeing that Israelites are Jake is funny, man. So I'm listening to the video, and then he goes to the comment, and if you hear a whole bunch of fidgeting and keys and whatever the case may be, whatever you hear in the background, that's me. I'm walking around the path right now. But dropped the coin. There it is. He made a video, and Jake comes on the comment board. Jake is funny, man. Talking about his kid hearing the harsh language. He said his 11-year-old kid. And I accidentally, when I was getting out the car, I accidentally touched on another video. So I'm gonna keep everything in. It was by accident. And I got kind of around to the point where I was before. That he was upset about his kid. He said, the harsh language isn't a sin, but his kid, he doesn't want his kid pretty much hearing the language. Now, the first immediate thought that I got that came in my head was, you don't want your kid hearing harsh language, all right? 11 years old, and now we're in a technology age where your kid probably has a tablet, iPad, maybe even a phone. And first couple questions that I think of was, are you monitoring your kid's devices that he uses? Are you making sure that his internet, he doesn't have access to go on any type of website, which is anything? Are you restricting his YouTube access where he can't watch certain videos that has language and whatever the case may be? And then also, another thing is, what is he watching on TV? Is he watching Family Guy? No, I know he watches Family Guy, Boondocks, Family Guy, Boondocks. He's watching. He's probably playing. Probably has a PlayStation, Xbox, PC. so he's playing Grand Theft Auto, shooting games or whatever the case may be. So if that is the case, if he's watching or doing all these things, what is the difference from him learning the truth? That's the question that I have. Because if the kid, from what I'm understanding, is that you said that he is watching videos that has harsh language, but are you making sure that him, as a young adult, are you making sure that he's also not playing games or watching other videos or whatever the case may be as a young adult? Because like the elder said in the video, he did mention that we gotta understand that America, Babylon the Great, has completely changed what it is as an ancient age as we had. Because, and what I mean by that, Slakia. What I mean by that is that when you understand how we grew up in the ancient time, that a person, man or female, when you grew up, once you got to a certain age, well, not even a certain age. I mean, age, yes, but when you got to a certain, let's get straight to the point. Once you hit puberty, as it was. So once, as a man, you can start, and then as a woman, you reach the flower of your age where you can start having periods, whatever the case may be. And then as a man, as you start, but and I didn't even get too vulgar, but as you get to a man, you get to busting. But you know what I mean. That's when you become a man, and that's when you become a woman. Okay. And not to get too involved in your sons and your personal life, but that's what happens when you get to that age. So when you get to that age, technically you are a man and you're a woman because you can reproduce. Because you have to understand that you have to go back to ancient times, man. Ancient times. And you have to also, I was going to do multiple parts. So you have to also understand the purpose. And the purpose, one of the purposes is, while we're on this planet, we are here to reproduce. And reproducing, you're able to reproduce as a man and woman. You are able to reproduce. Sorry, I gotta keep clearing my throat. But as one of the things, you're able to reproduce once you reach the flower of the age. For the woman is once you hit your period, and once as a man, you're able to, you know what I'm saying? So you're trying to filter on the language and the things that your child is seeing, which is okay, it's understandable. But you also have to understand, see, the thing is with Jake, Jake likes to pick and choose. Jake likes to pick and choose whatever benefits them in some type of way, shape, or fashion to make them look cool or righteous or whatever the case may be. Jake will be like, oh, okay, so let me choose this or let me choose that. But that doesn't work like that, because the simple fact is that if you are having a problem with your kid or whatever the case may be, watching a particular thing or listening to a particular thing, you need to do that in all aspects of the kid's life. But Jake doesn't do that. What Jake will do, like, he came on the comment board, Jake will be like, oh, I don't want my kid watching this because you're cussing or whatever the case may be. But here it is that your kid now is playing GTA or Call of Duty or whatever any game, he's over here playing this game, which we played GTA. We all played GTA growing up when we was kids. So you know what GTA has: cussing, naked women, strip clubs, drugs, money, all the type of things that happens in these things. Robbery, kidnapping. Here it is. You don't want to hear harsh language, but here it is on the game. They're cussing, robbing, murdering, strip clubs. When we was kids, we all used to do that, man. We could play GTA and go into the strip clubs, man. And then when you hear your parents come, you try to turn off the TV or something real quick. You see? So when Jake does that, it blows my mind that you sit here trying to profess this. Now I can understand if you're telling me that you're sitting here and you'd be like, oh, I don't want him hearing these videos, whatever the case may be, and I don't want him hearing these videos, but then also I monitor what he watches, what he plays and stuff like that, which is cool. Okay. But then at the end of the day, your woman and your child, at the end of the day, just make it go back full circle. Your woman and your child, at the end of the day, as you being a man, they're supposed to be learning from you. So at the end of the day, that's what the point of you building yourself up, you understanding the word, you doing this and you doing that, so they can learn from you. You see? Because the scriptures say, which I meant to get it, but the phone had, I'm gonna turn around here in a second. What was supposed to happen was, I meant to, the screen had locked. So, as I was talking in the other video, I'm gonna just put it all together in one, or might do parts, whatever. That I had the Proverbs where you train up a child. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and he shall not depart from it. And that's how it is. You see, that's the whole point, because the whole point, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Hawashai, is dealing with a man. It's dealing with a man. So therefore, Most High is dealing with the man, and just like how it says about the woman, it says if the woman has any questions, paraphrasing, you ask your husbands at home, because that's what you're supposed to do. The Most High is raising up men, by the way, to be the teachers, preachers, and to do these things. You see? So they should be asking you, if you want your child to do a certain way, and everybody's different. And obviously the law of the scriptures is the base and the foundation of everything. So obviously you should be teaching your child not to eat this, not to eat that, conduct your way this and that. But everybody's personality is going to be different. You see? And how you want your child to grow up and what you want your child to learn, that's based off mainly the scriptures, first and foremost. But then anything else that you want to teach your child, just about personality and whatever, right from wrong, just the basic of right and wrong. Besides off the scriptures, you should be teaching that child that. And you see, man, we all grew up watching GTA and playing GTA and doing these things. But you're not going to sit here and try to say that, oh, I want my kid to do this and I want my kid to do that. But here it is. You have your kid playing this and playing that, or watching this and watching that. You see? And we're at the age where in so-called 2024. And I'm sure that your kid right now has some type of device, a computer, PC, same thing, computer, phone, tablet, iPad, whatever the case may be, that he can easily access the internet and go on and look at whatever he needs to look at or whatever he wants to look at. So for you come on the comment board and to say something like that, that's the thing about Jake though. See, it's very possible that the kid the man that came on the comment board, it's very possible that he went on, he monitors his kid, but then we got to know Jake as a people. You got to understand that more than likely he doesn't. So he just comes on the comment board to confess folly. That's pretty much all that is. But that's all I really want to touch on that. But now the whole point of really me being out here in this beautiful morning was I just wanted to come out here. I was gonna sit down at the bench and just let the Spirit talk, but I'm gonna walk the path, keep pacing back and forth. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weather, pretty much a cloudless sky. It is a cloudless sky, but I just want to hear whatever the Spirit hit me with. I just want to go into, and that was one of the things as I'm eating. Like I said, I got me some breakfast, and slacky on all that, man. The coughing and the spitting and whatever the case. Slacky on that. I just want to come out here and just speak whatever the Spirit gave me, and that was the first thing that I seen that I want to talk about, because it's just like I don't get Jake. Cause I'm sitting here in the car listening, and I'm like, I know for a simple fact that your kid probably plays the game, has Xbox, PlayStation, and he's over here playing games that has cussing, but that's Jake doesn't draw the line with the cussing on the games. They see the men of the Lord, and they be like, nah, you ain't listening to that, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. But it's like, huh? Here it is, you don't want him to listen to the prophets, the men of the Lord. The men of the Lord. That's where you draw the line. But he download GTA, go to the strip club, watch them damn booty shake, and you, oh, okay, he's fine. He's just being a man. And Jake will do that. He's just being a man, brother. But then again, you hear the word shit, bitch, motherfucker in the damn video, and you, oh, that's when Jake draws the line. But that's the thing is, Jake is a very hypocritical nation, man. Jake is a very hypocritical nation. You see, and that's gonna be a lot of ways that's gonna lead to your destruction, man. It's gonna lead to the destruction of Jake, because you being a damn hypocrite all the damn time. And a part of it is that damn Christian church. There's that damn Christian church that you be in. You see, because the Christians, what is it Christianity taught Jake? Christianity has taught Jake to do what? To make it seem like you just call yourself a Christian, but then don't follow nothing that the Bible says. Here it is, you just call yourself a Christian, but anything that the Lord tells you to do, you want to sit here and try to justify on why you shouldn't. You see? And what is the main thing? It's always eating that damn pork. And I just made a video about that and put up like a little 30-second video. Well, there's so many videos and facts and science and things that you can go into on why you shouldn't be eating that. And the Lord made it like that for a reason. When the Lord was making pork, man, the pig, he made it like that for a reason. It doesn't sweat. It holds all these parasites and bugs and all these types of things. When the Lord was making that, guess what happened? He was making it not to be consumed by humans, man. By humans. You see? But what does Jake do? Jake growing up being that damn hypocritical nation, what do? They try to sit here and try to justify it. Here it is. Also, the thing with weed. You're not supposed to be smoking. You're not supposed to be smoking. But what happens? Jake tried to, where does it say that, brother? In the scripture, show me where it said you can't smoke weed, brother. And they do that. It's a herb. You supposed to herb. Jake, it's a herb, brother. It's a herb. You can do this, Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. You see? And that's the thing. That is exactly how it goes. Jake tried to sit here and try to justify everything according to their damn own will and their own damn folly. And that's another thing, too. What does the scripture say? It says, a sinful man will not be reproved for finding an excuse according to his will or according to his folly. However, the scriptures written. And it's the same exact thing. I'm just speaking, man. I'm just speaking. And that's the same thing with damn Sakari. That damn Dagger Man. You name the group damn Dagger Man. Where's that spiritual at? Where's that spiritual at? Talking about some damn Dagger Men. Dagger Man. The only thing that group is known for is just carnality. Just carnality. They're over here trying to justify Nate. Oh, Nate, you, Elder Apostle Har, you're just jealous that Nate's success. Nate's wicked, man. Who would be jealous of a wicked man? That just goes to show where your mind is. But going back to them, they sit here and talk about that Apostle Paul doesn't have authority. He doesn't have authority. What else do they say? They don't, exactly what they said. They said they don't find Apostle Paul's text authoritative. They don't find it authoritative. Here it is. I promise you that you go into Apostle Paul's teachings. You see? So you don't find him authoritative, but you find it authoritative when it benefits your folly and your will. And all because it is because you want to wear hats to cover up that damn forehead of yours, Mr. Grilly Hebrew. You want to cover up that damn forehead. So you want to teach the word wearing hats because your forehead is big. And then also, I promise you when it comes to tithes, donations, and all other stuff. See, the thing is, they like to Jake, that's the thing about Jake, man, is exactly what I'm going into. Jake likes to pick and choose. Jake likes to pick and choose what they want to do. I'm going to turn around. It's a beautiful day, man. Jake likes to pick and choose on what they like to do and what they like to, what they want to do and what they don't want to do when it's according to the scriptures. Jake likes to pick and choose. And Sakari is a perfect example. Mr. Nate is a perfect example. Nate's talking about some law. But here it is, you're breaking it. The law is not going to save you, man. But not keeping it will get you destroyed. And when you see when we say that, people get confused. There's no confusion when it comes to that. There's no confusion when it comes to that. It's very plain and simple. It's very plain and simple. You got to understand that you have to show your faith. You have to show your faith by your works. And your works is showing that you believe. And that is doing what? Keeping the commandments and doing what Yahweh, Mahashem, Yahweh Shai has instructed you to do. That's how you show the works. But you have to understand, you're not going to be able to keep the law 100% in this place. So you're not going to be able to you're not going to be justified by the law. Because what does the scriptures also say? It says, if you offend in one, you offend in all. You offend in all. And what does that mean? If you break one of the commandments, what's going to happen? You are going to offend in all. You see, and you can't keep the commandments 100% in this place. We're in captivity. He promised you got mixed fabrics. Promise you do. You got mixed fabrics. But can you 100% control the clothes that you wear? No. And can you 100% know what's in the clothes that you wear? Absolutely not. Esau does not put the ingredient list on everything that he does, on everything that he puts in the food, and he does not put 100% everything that's made with your clothes. You see? So it's just a lot of things and certain things that you cannot 100% keep. And I'm here standing by the boardwalk. I can't really flip the camera, but I'll do this. You see? Just standing right here by the boardwalk. You see? So you cannot keep everything 100% in this place. And people have to understand that. The law. And IUIC thinks you can 100% keep the law. They honestly believe, and starting with Bishop Nate, because one of the things I always say is how the leadership is how the people will act. If you want to see how the leadership is, look at the people that follow. And vice versa, man. You want to see how the leadership is? Look at the people that follow them, because they're going to reflect the leadership. Why is that? Is because the leaders set the boundaries and the standards for what things to do and what things not to do. You see? And Bishop Nate, what does he do? He sets the boundary and the standards for his people on what to do and what not to do. What to do and what not to do. See? Here it is. They all wear the purple garment. They all wear the purple garment, and they teach strictly on the law. They teach that you can't be, men can't be with women of the other nations, which is completely going off. Because why? It's because what's going to happen in the kingdom, man? We're getting ready to go, when Yahweh Shai returns, we're getting ready to go to war with these other people, man. These other nations. We're getting ready to go to war with these people. So what does it say? What does it state in the law about when you go to war, man? If thou go to war, and thou see amongst the captive a beautiful woman, and thou shalt see her to be thy wife, she should bewail her father and mother a full month, and then thou shalt go unto her to be her husband, and she shall be thy wife, man. Paraphrasing it. You see? So what does that mean? What does that mean, Nate? That's in the law. That's in the law. You would teach law, brother, law. That's in the law. That's literally in the law. So what do you think is going to happen in the kingdom? Because we're getting ready to go to war with these people, man. Because if you want to sit here and say that we're not, then what is the war of heaven talking about? You got to explain that. What is the war of heaven talking about? You see? And then what do you think is going to happen in the kingdom? We're going to have an abundance of women. And so, oh, you're going to have one woman, brother. Come on, man. Where can you show that in history? Jake loves women, man. Jake loves women. And like I said in the video, not to offend the few sisters that watch the video, but understand this: that women to men is damn near an accessory. An accessory. Now, what I mean by that is Jake loves looking fresh, looking nice. And they like to have different color apparels. Suits, ties, clothes, gym shoes, pants. I like to have this color right here to match with this shirt. I like to have these shoes to match with this jacket. Yada, yada, yada. So forth and so forth. And that's what it is like with women, man. You see, that's what it is like with women. I got this, and I got this woman right here for this. Oh, I got her. She has blonde hair. She has brown eyes. She's 5'3". She has a little bit of freckles on her face. And I got this woman. She's Moab. She's 5'5", fair skin. She has brown hair. Oh, I got this woman right here. I got this Northern Kingdom. She has red hair. She has blue eyes. She got freckles. She's 5'3". Yada, yada, yada. And the list goes on and on and on. And that's how it is with Jake with the women, man. That's how it is with Jake with the women. Because they're accessory. You see, Jake likes to have an abundance of things. And so when Jake loves to have those accessories and those abundance of things, that's what they choose to do. And that's just in Jake's nature as it is. You see, so the women, they get mad, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. It's because you watching false groups. You see? And when you take the time to watch and to learn from those false groups, that's going to give you a false idea of what's actually in the scriptures. Because the scriptures say that you have to understand that Moses had a heathen woman. See, the thing is, when you start going to the history and you actually learn about these things, you will understand that what these groups are teaching is false. Moses had a heathen woman. Moses got mistaken for an Egyptian. Jacob, do you realize, it's a question that I don't think Israelites really realize this. Do you realize that some of the tribes came from heathen women? Do you realize that? So we're not allowed. So what you're telling me is that the Most High, we can't be with other women, but the tribes, the different tribes really came forth from other women. But why did it not matter? Is because the seed, the nationality of the child is determined by what? Is determined by the father. And in the kingdom, it's always been like that, man. So in the kingdom, none of that is going to change. None of that is going to change. And what I mean by that is what? Because best believe in the kingdom, what's going to happen? Jake is going to have an abundance of women. Jake is going to have an abundance of women. Every day of the week, every day of the month, every day of the year. Yeah, I'm being with her today, yada, yada, whatever the case. I'm just talking, man. But they're going to have women of other nations. You see? And guess what's going to happen? When Jake has a child from the other nations, guess what's going to happen? That those babies that come from that man is going to be what? They're going to be Israelites. Because the man determines the seed. The man determines the seed and the race, the nationality of the child. Do you get traits, DNA traits and stuff from your mother? Absolutely. We're not saying that. But when it comes to the race, that's determined by the man. You see, that's determined by the man. So that's one thing that people don't understand. And there's a video that actually I am going to go into, Lord willing, about that, because it was a video that I seen. Of course, it was the damn nigga woman commenting all over the video. It was a video where it was an older Jake couple, so-called Negro, so-called black man and black woman, and they showed their kids that they had. They showed their kids, and then the kids, it showed at the beginning of the video, it showed the the couple. It showed the couple, and then after that, after it showed the couple, it showed the couple's kids. Okay, so it showed the couple's kids, and then after that, after it showed the couple's kids, it went to show, therefore, after it showed the couple's kids, which it was like eight men, 10 men, and then after that it showed them their wives, and only a couple of them had Jake women, to what we perceived, because I saw like some so-called Moab looking women, Esau, Edomites, and whatever the case may be. And then after they showed the women that came, it also showed the children that they had. So it showed the children too. And then in the comments it showed the comment that I seen the video of, the damn nigga woman, of course, she said, I saw this, she said, I watched this video and I was just in disbelief. And then another nigga woman in the damn video was talking about, if I was the parents, I would be in disgrace. Something like that. The damn nigga woman was saying. You know why they saying that? It's because that Eve cannot fathom the simple fact of Jake being with other women, man. Because Jake has been fed up with Eve and her damn folly, that damn being a damn nigga woman, nigga demon, gargoyle, scallywag. You gonna just call it how it is. A damn masculine ass so-called black woman. See, the thing is, when Jake has completely understand, or is getting to the point where they understand that I don't have hope in these so-called black women. I don't see a future with these so-called black women. So what does Jake do? And I don't blame him. They get with the other nations. You see, because the other nations' women act like women. You don't have to try to, when you being a man and you being the head of the household, you giving your instructions on how you want certain things to go. They don't have a problem with that. It's because they want their man to lead. They want their man to be the head. But the thing is, with you damn Eve, the so-called black woman, they don't want you to do that. They want to combat you. They want to fight. They want to debate about why you're the leader. And they want to debate why you're not equal with them, or why I should listen to you, and yada, yada, yada. And Jake is getting fed up with that. So what do? They go to the other nations' women that know that act like women, that have the traits of a woman that attracts men. They're damn small in figure, tiny, you see, small in figure, and they have, they listen, they're very feminine, soft-spoken, let their man lead. They let those things happen. But you can't do that with Eve, man. You can't do that with the so-called Israelite woman. Why is that? It's because I've actually been watching the video. I got to finish it. The elder Apostle Kabar made. It was entitled something along of, the so-called black woman was programmed to hate, or whatever the case, the so-called black men, or whatever the case may be. And they was going into kind of like not really a documentary, but just a long video going into how the so-called black woman, has been indoctrinated to hate you so-called black men. And this is exactly why, when I made that other video that I made like a month ago, going into why Jake is leaving the so-called black woman, that's a part of it. It's because you don't want the man to lead. You don't let the man lead. You don't let him do these things. So Jake naturally is going to do what? I'm going to go find a woman of other nations that's been taught that's been taught how to be a woman, that has been taught how to be feminine, that has been taught to be a woman, to let the man do this and to do that. You see? But Eve is not taught. But then that's where Titus 1 comes in. Titus, I believe it's Titus 1, 1 verse 1 down to like 3. I know the point is like in 3, but it might go down to like 5. That's where it talks about the older women should be teaching the younger women, you see, to love their husbands, to be keepers at home, to do these things. It's because the other nations, they're teaching the women at a young age to do these things, to act like this, to act like this, to act like this, act like that, to do these things. So that's why when they get older, that's what part of training up a child. As they get older, what happens? They have those traits. They have those traits in them. They have those traits in them, and then they just naturally do it. But with Eve, you have to teach Eve. No, you don't. You're not talking to me like this. No, you're not about to go out wearing that, and we're not about to have a debate about it. You see? No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. You see? But Eve has been raised off what has a so-called black woman been raised off of? They've been raised off Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, damn Nicki Minaj, and all these damn rappers and the niggas. And see, I'm not just getting on the women, but the men as well too, because the men have been raised off what? The damn fucking Baby Kia, damn Offsets, damn who else? Drake, Kendrick. Even though some of them have fairly decent songs all around, but that's what Jake is being raised off of. So when they're being raised off the rappers that sit here, that's put on a pedestal to destroy you, when you're getting raised off these people, what happens from there? You learn and eventually listen to their lyrics. You learn their lyrics, and then you listen to what they're saying in the songs, and then guess what? You start to implement those things in your life, and that's how you instill your values on your morals, things that you believe, things that you don't believe. You're doing all that stuff based off what you're hearing in the music. And then it's very detrimental, especially to the so-called black woman. Why? Is because you have to understand that these women, they're targeted for the women. They're targeted for the women. These sexy reds and stuff, they're literally here to diminish the youth. That's the whole point. Esau is paying them top dollar, not even really top dollar, but a good money to keep pushing these lyrics, to keep dressing like this, to keep acting like this on TV, to keep doing these things so the damn so-called, specifically the Israelite woman, can act like that, behave like that. You see? But that's why the truth is beautiful. It's because it instills values. You understand exactly how to conduct yourselves. You see? You understand how to conduct yourselves. And that's very beautiful about this word, the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, is because why? Is because what? Is because it teaches you the things that you need to know. You understand, when you follow the words of the Lord, man, when you follow the words of the Lord, what happens? Life. It promotes life. The scriptures promote life, peace, harmony. It provides these things. But when you follow Esau, when you follow Esau, his laws, his regulations, his things, what does it promote? Death, destruction, confusion, folly. You see? And why is that? It's because they go off that Luciferian doctrine, talking about some do as thou wilt, which means just do whatever makes you feel good. Do whatever makes you feel good. So whatever makes you feel good, do it. No matter if it promotes death, destruction, confusion, chaos, do it. Man, you want to sleep with a man? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Woman, you want to be with a woman? Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. If you were a damn woman and you think you was born in the wrong body, you want to become a man, get a rod on you, cut off your damn boobs, go ahead and do it. As a man, you think you was in the wrong body, go ahead, cut off your rod and then get some breast implants. Go ahead and do it. You see, you think you identify as a damn woman, as a grown man, a grown 45-year-old man with a damn beard, you want to wear a damn skirt, and you want to go in the woman's bathroom, you go ahead and do it. That's what Esau promotes. That's fucking confusion. Literally confusion, what they preach and what they believe in. You see? But the words of Yahweh Hashem Shai, what? Promotes life. The words of Yahweh Hashem Shai promotes life. You see? And this whole thing, this whole infrastructure, this whole society does not go with that. And the second that you preach and you teach the words of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, what happens? What happens when you do that? People have a problem. Why? It's because they're evil and they're wicked and they want to do whatever they want to do. They don't want to promote life. They want to promote. They want to please the flesh. I want to do what I want to do. I want to listen to that. That's why you so-called damn black women have such a problem with the words. It's because it's putting you back in order. It's putting you back as a subordinate. It's putting you back as number two. It's putting you back as the tail. Because you've been taught that you're the head or you're equal to become the head. You don't have to listen to a man. I want to be a woman. I want to be a head. I want to be yada, yada, yada. No. You are the tail. You are number two. You are beneath the man. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the natural order. That is literally just the natural order. And you women have a problem with that. Just like that feminist in that video that Elder Monatazak made about that feminist with the damn Shiva Jatas in her damn head, her damn fat ass, damn circle head. She had a problem. Essentially, she had a problem with the man being the man, him being able to have multiple women, the man being able to be the head, and she had to listen. At the end of the day, she just wanted to be a whore. We just call it how it was. She just wanted to be a whore. She just wanted to be able to sleep around with a whole bunch of men with no repercussions. But here she has a damn child in the background of the damn video. Where's the child father at? You don't know. You know why? Because of the choice of men that you select. You see? And Eve, the thing is about Eve, they want all power. They want all the power with no accountability or responsibility in their actions. They want to do whatever they want to do whatever the hell they want to do. It's like I ran out of space. But I just feel fired up, man. I just feel fired up. Just talking. Hey, like I said, I was just gonna come out here and just talk through the spirit, man. And what I was saying was they want all the power, all the power. They want all these things. They want all the power, and the head of all these things with no responsibility or accountability. You notice how Eve does a lot of things. They do a lot of things, and when the second that it backfires or it's time for them to be held responsible for the actions that they do, they don't take accountability. They don't want to take responsibility for those things. They don't. They want to have all the power but no responsibility, and that you can't do that. That doesn't make sense. When you have power and you have power on a certain scale, you are responsible and held accountable for certain things happening. You see, just like how, for an example, if you would judge, let's just say you would judge, okay, and let's say you got this man on trial. And he committed 50 murders, 30 bank robberies, 10 kidnappings, 15 carjackings. He did this, and he came to you and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean I'm a new man." Yada yada yada. He did this. You know, it's a damn demon, and you know damn. All right, Salakia, man. If the phone cut off again, that's just gonna be it. I'm trying to clearing up space. Because it keeps stopping because I'm running out of space. I've been going for a little minute now. But continuing on what I was saying. If you're the judge and this man did all those things, and here it is, he's on trial talking about, I'm a changed man, I want to do this, I want to do that. And you let that man go. Based on all his track record. And you let that man go, and then he go commit another carjacking, and he ends up killing a couple people because he was drunk driving or whatever the fuck the case may be. The judge, these niggas would look at the judge like, yo, why did you let that man go? You seen his track record. He did all this. You got to be held accountable for those things, man. Look at the beautiful bird over there, man. The beautiful creations of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The judge's gonna be looked at like, yo, what was that about? Look, you see his history. You know, people can change. That's a good part of this. A good part of this this truth is people can change, man. People can change, and that's a very beautiful part about repentance and things like that. Because why? Because we all used to be in that life, man, where we committed sins, and we still do, but we don't live in sin. We don't commit wickedness. Beautiful bird over here listening. Beautiful. That we don't live in those things. So it's not saying that if you committed these things and you do certain things, there's a way out, man, and that's the word. You have to be cleansed by the word, man. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna drink some water. You were cleansed by the word, man. You're cleansed by these things. So that's the beautiful part about the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And that is to really come back full circle. Is the beautiful thing about this word, the beautiful thing about this ministry is that we have hope, that we have a savior, that we can repent from all the wrongs, the wrongdoings that we've done in this life, man. You see, and that we can be accepted of the Lord and be a part of that number that makes it on the chariots, man. You understand that when the destruction, the hell, and all these things come forth, what's gonna happen? That all this place, everything that you see, the water, all this stuff is gonna be wiped out, man. It's gonna be wiped out, and the chariots are gonna be all the way up there, man. It seems like an endless sky. They're gonna be up there, and guess what? You want to be up there. You don't want to be down here when all this stuff is happening. You want to be in the sky. You want to be in the sky with the Lord, man, and the angels, and the rest of the elect, men, women, and children. You see, to escape all this destruction that's getting ready to happen, and to escape the nuclear destruction that's getting ready to happen as well, because all this place is going to be toppled. This place is going to be done for, man. And you don't want to be caught up in this. You don't want to be caught up in this. You want to be up there with the Lord, man. You want to have your sins blotted out, and you want the Lord to have mercy on you. That's what you want. That's what we all want, man. We don't want to be here and die with these people, these damn Edomites, these damn heathens, these damn nigger women, these damn nigger men, the damn niggas. I wonder if I can smoke weed, damn, and just everything, man. We don't want to be here with this place when this place goes down. As in when the missiles come, because when the place does go down, we're gonna be here. When all the hell, Jacob's trouble and all that stuff, we're gonna be here when that happens. But I'm talking when the missiles start raining down on this place. When the missiles start raining down, we don't want to be a part of that. We want to be in the air with the Lord, man, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to escape these things, man. So that's it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about. I've been going on for a little minute now, and I know I'm gonna be running out of space here soon. So that's it, man. Like I said, when my plan was, I was gonna get some breakfast and just come over here. I was gonna sit down at the bench and just talk, man, just go through the spirit, but I was walking around and just flowing through the spirit, man. So I hope and pray that you guys, the lesson was edifying, you got some out of it, man. And that's it, man. I'm gonna close out here. Beautiful, beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful start to the day. You know. Beautiful. Even though this is a man-made pond, this is all man-made, but it's still beautiful to come out here. The weather's beautiful. It's nice to come out here and just go, man. Walk around a little bit, get a little exercise going, and that's it. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops, the great millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, pushing this truth in the sincerity all around the earth, man. All around the earth, and Shalom to you hopeful elect and a few sisters that watch. I'll catch you guys in another lesson, Lord willing. Shalom. As you see, it's just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Come over here real quick. I think a duck hit the... no. I think they're underneath the pier. But that's it, man. Yeah, so I'm going to close out. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.